Betties form a wall of white in the back. Lip service, moving it up from the front with their now misfire. Christy calls it off, 2 points. Now we're looking at 2 to 8 Betties.
Oh, hey, she's right out. She's shaking.
And don't forget that we always get support from Al Cohen's Rye Bread Bakery. They've been with QCRG since the beginning. And now Incinerators dancing up against Novocaine. Sin working to get around the flip service, pulverizer, and lamb chop, bridging the pack definition. The band of orange in the middle of the pack. Alana was hit out right as the orange, as both chambers made their way through. Sin took 3 points back to the orange bench. And we're now looking at 10-5 Betties. He's jamming up against the tree. That's the lead jam for the Smacko Lanterns, Chips McGee. Lead jam. And Shank is held up by a wall of orange in the front. QT cycling up to the front. Alright, so that was Shank's first pass. Chips McGee calls off that jam. With 5 points. Plus 4 that side. Got a lead change for the Smacko Lanterns. Let's hear it for them. They've got 14 now. All right. First lead change of the night. And that's Labralian jamming up against Crown Vic, captain for the Smacko Lanterns. Lead game for Labralian. It's a slow pack that she's going to hit. And through the inside, as Crown Vic makes her way to the Mighty Taco Sin Bin for a cut track penalty. Sorry, Trip, nobody saw that. Labralian hits a wall of orange up front and leaves them all smashed like that. Huntress enters behind the wall of white, just as Labralian opposite apex for another grand slam. She's got 10 up on the board. No pack is off as the blockers are all disparate. Super Mighty racing to enter in behind lip service. And they went back so far that now Bouts is going to the Mighty Taco Sin. And Huntress with a hit on turn 1. Three points that lap for the Bloody Betties. That was quite a big jam. Another lead change. 28 went up on the board for white. So now we're looking at 14-38 Betties. see if those smack lanterns pull something out of their bag of tricks or treats to make up that gap. Equipment malfunction on number 54, Huntress, swapping out her skate. That's kind of interesting. She's going to skate with one borrowed skate and one her skate. It can be done. And the Betties timeout is about to come to a conclusion. We're going to resume the derby action here. We've got Shank on the line for the Bloody Betties. Crown Vic is in the Mighty Taco Sin Bin at the top of this jam, so we'll see how this power jam plays out for the Betties. Wall of Orange right in front of the line is what Shank encounters at the start of the whistle. She's working her way to get through, and her blockers are trying to free her. Running hard. Maybe some more goes down. And she's got lead jam. Jam for the Bloody Betties. Crown Vic almost out of the pack with a little spill at the front. Crown Vic hit to the inside, re-enters. Skaters are reminded to move their feet. Always useful. Clean up on turn 2. Shank taking a little mark off by from not nice. And grand slam for Shanky very much as she makes a scoring pass. The Crown Vic still yet to do so. And that's a star pass. Ivana Lara with the pivot. Now she's the jammer. They passed that helmet cover. Ivana put it on, and now she can, well, she could score points if the clock went out. All right, please be silent and bear with us while we look into this injury or skater down.
Wow, look at that guy without the mustache.
Too much? We'll just maybe one time more during the winter for something to do. What do you want, a blue? By the gallery, okay. Well, it's past that. All right, fine.
All right, thank you, everybody. Thanks so much for your patience. It's just so helpful when it's quiet when we're trying to address injuries. All right, I see Gail Wilson.
Keep it quiet here with Bill. Oh, thank you. Alright, take care. Good luck. Let's go to the football. Yeah, I'm hoping. Ever heard that guy? What's that? Well, the international call was here.
Okay, with 21 minutes on the clock up in our Expo game now. We've got quite a lead by the Bloody Betties. Max is on the case, she's on the jammer line with smack-o'-lanterns. We start this jam with a vacant Mighty Taco sin bin. And the officials call a timeout now. I'm looking forward to seeing some of your smiling faces at our after party. Main Street in Tonawanda, the Elks Club is where we're going right after this. And have some refreshment and talk about our favorite derby moments tonight. Also, a second to remind you to support Martinsville Emporium. They are a sponsor of ours and have been for a few years now, owned by Heather Kay, who is the mom of Patrick Cool and Hermione Granger's sister-in-law. So you can get lots of unique gifts, all kinds of neat artisanal cosmetics, all kinds of fun stuff at Martinsville Emporium, Niagara Falls Boulevard. Also thanks to Bout Skates, another sponsors of our Bout Skates, with their Infinity Plates and Royal Assassin's Wheel are going to be released this April. So they're going to be a lighter skate from Bout, thanks to them. If you want to sponsor the Queen City Roller Girls, you can get your ads in our program. And during our regular season, you can see our leaderboards up. Our track boundary, we can put ads on there for you. Just write sponsorship at QCRG.net or ask your favorite Derby girl how you can sponsor the Queen City Roller Girls. Big welcome to Abilene, our new sponsor at 569 Elmwood in Buffalo. If you're looking to pick out a sexy outfit for your sweetheart or for yourself, it's great news for the ladies who need the basics like bras, panties, and fishnets, which I would consider a basic. So welcome to Abilene. Thanks for supporting QCRG. Do you think you have what it takes to be a derby girl? Do you want to learn how to roller skate, or do you already know how? You can join our Queen Sport, learn all about playing roller derby for fun, fitness, things. So check that out. Festivities is another word that would fit in there. Fun, fitness, and festivities when you play roller derby. And you get a shirt with your name on it. Another big thanks to Mir Brothers for supplying our water tonight. We like to stay refreshed. Alright, looks like we're ready to get back in the swing of things. 21 minutes on the clock, ready to skate. What wound up there after that official review, we're going to send the pivot to the box for that last jam, because they should have been assessed a penalty for breaking up the pack. Now that we got that sorted, alley-oops and bikini wax, jamming it out. Bloody Betties holding bikini wax at the back of the pack as alley-oops gets lead jam. Bloody Betties. Bikini wax hit to the inside. Entering behind lip service. Lip service rushes to the front of the pack to meet bikini wax again. Alley-oops has a grand slam. 5 points for the Betties. Misfire makes her way to the Mighty Taco sin bin. And with a for the Betties. Right at the end of that jam. The Bloody Betties took 9 points back to their bench that last jam. Just shy of 20 minutes now. Again, if this is your first game, welcome. We hope you're enjoying watching this Derby Expo. We hope to see you back in January for the big show. And there's Flamethrower with the lead jam. Abercrombie and Chris following behind. Flamethrower hit to the inside. And sparks were flying. Lips and Lamb Chop doing some work on Fisty. Well in front of the rest of the pack. That's going to land Choppers in the Mighty Taco Sin Bin. And don't look now, but there goes Ivana hitting Flamethrower out on turn 1. Right at the end of that jam. 4 points up on the board for the Smack-O-Lanterns. 2 awarded to the Betties. 6. And let's have another official timeout.
He's nowhere near as good.
Beer is still flowing in the snack bar, so feel free to get a beverage. This timeout. I stay corrected, let's get going. The skaters take their place on the track. Ready to skate in their jam. Thank you very much. Skating now against Incinerator. Incinerator down on turn 1. Sin makes her way around with a whip with assistance from Busty Pipes. Billy Holiday re-enters the pack. Just in time to lay a hit on Shank for this pass. And 4 points to Incinerator. Back to the orange bench. Bouts is sent to the box now from that last jam. Libralian and Toots now jamming. Libralian playing as another blocker with only one Betty out there. The jam for Libralian. Even skating up against a full pack, she gets lead jam. Lamb Chop with a hit on Toots. Lamb Chop with another hit on Toots. And she makes her way to the Lamb Chop with Sin Bin. Officials call no pack. Blockers reform the pack now. A big spill in the straightaway, Libralian calls it. 3 more points that pass. Now back matched up again, we see alley-oops jamming against Bikini Wax. And with the whistle, alley-oops takes off. Through first, and a couple of big steps, lead jam. the Bloody Betties bench. Alley Snatcher jamming now for the Bloody Betties up against Fisty, Abercrombie and Fists, jamming for Orange. So see Jam and Alana out there doing some blocking. Fisty's got lead jam for Orange. Let's hear for the Smack-O-Lanterns. Alana and Val working together. And Virginia Warrior says college. 2 points up there. We're now 82-24, Betties. Alright, lead jam for Incinerator for the Smack-O-Lanterns. That's a grand slam for the Smack-O-Lanterns. They are on the power play. Flamethrower makes her way to the Mighty Taco Sin bin. It's 5 points a pass, points for the blockers on the camera on the bench as well. Bloody Betties heading to the front, trying to speed that pack up. Novocaine and Lamb Chop working together at the front, trying to hasten that Jammer's back. 10 points up this game so far. This could be a big power jam for the Smack-O-Lanterns. I hope you're paying attention. Nice holding Lamb Chop at bay for that pass. And all the Smack-O-Lanterns have one of the Bloody Betties in back, so they can keep the pack as slow as they like, as long as they've got Toxic Shocker goaded. And Flamethrower out of the Mighty Taco Sin bin through the inside. 20 points are up on the board for the Smack-O-Lanterns right now. That's our jam. That was a great jam. Let's hear it for them. Nice job, Orange. And change on the clock as we see Shake jamming up against Bikini Wax. And number 6 hit to the outside by Sasa, Shireeners. Now Joyride makes her way to the Mighty Taco Sin bin to serve a minute. Smack-O-Lanterns have 5 points on them. And 2 more Bikini Wax gets right before she calls off that jam, halfway through the pack. $53-84 as that gap narrows. Let's see what the Smack-O-Lanterns have in their pumpkins. I don't know, applicable pun. To answer to the 84 points that the Bloody Betties have up. And now Libralian is jamming up against Abercrombie and Fists. Midnight holding down the front of that pack, doing work on Abercrombie and Fists, who makes it through. Just in time for me to remind you that Fast Girl Skates is another one of our sponsors, and you can visit their site as well for all your skating needs. So if you're wondering how our website got so cool, Vertisource, you can always go to the source. Jason Isla is the mayor of the internet, and you can contact him with all of your internet questions. Go to the source, Vertisource. 10 minutes left on the clock. We get to have a lead change in a while, but in 10 minutes we have a couple of big power jams. That's the end of our timeout, so let's direct our eyes back to the track where we've got Libralian lined up against the Pepper Sticks. Let's see what Pepper's got to say about that. Got Alana, Bout, Gibby, and Blackrock blocking for her. Libralian's got the lead jam. Let her go, following Pepper Sticks, go through the fun in the front of the track. And Pepper Sticks gets through on the inside. Each team took 4 points that lap. Now we're looking at 89-57. It's been a low scoring last few jams, so we'll see if the Bloody Betties are trying to get to triple digits before this 9.5 minutes is up. And a block penalty assessed to Sin as Alley-oop takes the lead jam. So we got the Betties on a power jam. Sit in the box for a minute for a high block. Band of Orange at the front to send QT. Sends alley-oops. Alley-oops has 4 points. For that pass, she's going to slow back. Smack-a-lanterns make a wall and get in her way. QT facing backwards, Chicken Demolish, Lana and Sham go up to help her. The Smack-a-lanterns have nothing to do that jam except not let alley-oops score. 4 points that jam for alley-oops. And now the Smack-a-lanterns are going to call a timeout. Just 97 pennies right now in the middle of this official timeout. Save the date, Saturday, December 7th at the Forum, Maple Road in Amherst. Beer and beards. Keep growing your beard, keep brewing that beer. We're going to have a competition. The Sultans of Swig are going to be there. It's going to be $6 to get in. It's going to be a very good time. That's Beer and Beards, December 7th. If you haven't already, please visit the Units booth in the back corner here. You can learn all about saving life, donating life, and you can enter to win tonight's raffle. We're going to draw that raffle right after this game, so make sure you get your name in over at the Units table. We're going to do that drawing right at the end of this game. from that backup maneuver that the Betty blockers pulled on the first lap. They're trying to create distance between the teams so there's no pack and nobody can hit Libralian. Libralian has lead jam right now. And Incinerator out of the Mighty Taco Sin Bin through the pack for her first pass. But not without a little loving, touching, squeezing. And Libralian calls it off right before Sin is able to make her scoring pass. That puts 10 points. 10 point up, 12 up there now for the Bloody Betties. Let's hear for them. They've passed the century mark. Triple dig for the white and red team tonight. And Bikini Wax jamming for the Smackle Lanterns. Up against Flamethrower. And Huntress lands a big hit to the inside on Flamethrower. Incinerator with lead jam. And Toots land another hit on Flamethrower. Flamethrower makes her way out of the pack. And that's our jam. Kinuax hit out to the outside, falls it before Flame is able to make a scoring pass. Neither points to either team. With 6.5 left on the clock, we're looking forward to seeing you at our after party, Main Street in Tonawanda. With Misty taking her way out. Yeah, we've got Shank with lead jam right behind Misty. Really snatch early in a hit on Misty on the straightaway. That's a grand slam for Shank and the Bloody Betties. Shank calls that jam with 5.5 left on the clock. Five left on the clock. Another big thank you to all our groups who came tonight. We had our veterans who supported the Iraq Afghanistan Memorial. Visitors from Emily, our new sponsors. Also our friends from Pearl Street are here tonight. And there's Libralian with lead jam. Cover Sticks makes her way out of the pack. And the Smackle Lanterns talking to each other. As the Betty's jammer for first attack. She got 9 points and called it off. 20 points. Let's hear it for Bikini Wax for that big jam. Yeah. Tightened up that gap. We're now looking at 80 to 123. 2.5 left on the clock. Got Flamethrower and Incinerator. Burning it up in the back of the pack. And that's the whistle. They trade places as they attempt to go through the pack. Big hit from Not Nice on the outside to Flamethrower. Incinerator with lead jam. He takes off. And Flamethrower makes their way through the inside. A little help from Pulverizer. That's our jam. Sin calls it before Flamethrower is able to hit the pack and score any points. So that's 4 up on the board for the Snack-O-Lanterns. Let's hear it for them. One and a half up on the clock, just a jam or two to go before we're going to have our great conclusion. Spilloween, Libralian and Toots jamming for you now with Libralian taking the lead jam. And up on turn 1 as Toots gets taken down. Now, lip service lamb chop cycle up to the front with Midnight. They got their eye on the Tiger. Alright, the orange skater's hanging back. They're rolling through the wall, through the inside, for the Grand Slam. And Toots is still trying to make her way around Lamb Chop and Company. We're got 2 laps under her belt now. 20, a minute on the jam clock. And Christy takes a cut track. Penalty assessed to Toots. Lip service hit her. It looks like lip service hit her out, and she didn't yield. So this is a power jam. Well, it's held up. So right at the end there, yeah, they got a power jam. Libralian got 5 more points. Called long. Pretty exciting. So as we let the rest of the points hit the board, fly where they will. Alright, so now what we're trying to figure out is who got all the points, which of these 3 teams fared the best throughout the night. And that's going to be our Expo champion for this year. This is our second mix-up Expo that we've done, so we hope you enjoyed it. You can always let us know how you feel about it. Talk to us on Facebook or Twitter. We hope you had a fun time tonight. Also, make sure you get out your raffle tickets, or get ready to hear the units. Our units drawing. I just got to hear the Snack-O-Lanterns chant. Alright, so we got the thumbs up on this game. The Bloody Betties